What's going on, guys? Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, hopefully this phone doesn't conk out, but welcome back to the unfinished kitchen, where today we're making something to eat. And it's going to be somewhat experimental because I can't cook worth shit, and I just saw this on the internet today, and I was like, this would be good. Ashley has been eating a lot of zucchini lately, and because of health, I guess, and she's gonna get sick of it. So I was like, you know what? I'll make something else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a blue and a red bag of triangle chips, and we are going to turn it into something that I saw on, some of you may follow them, the Mythical Kitchen. I couldn't find the full video. I just saw like the, what is it called? Shorts? I think it's called shorts. So the instructions are vague, but we're going to try to do this, and maybe you guys will have some suggestions. So let me just put this on live chat, and we will start going. So it's only 11 o'clock p.m. here. Ashley will be home at around 1 p.m. or a.m. No, wait. What is that? a.m. 1 in the morning. So in about 2 hours. How could I not do that math in my head? So we got 2 hours, more or less, to be able to make this. So what we need to do is we need to take, so I wasn't sure if the ranch would taste good, so I didn't want to go overboard with the ranch. So I got a regular, and I got a ranch of the triangle chips, and I'm hoping that that's going to taste good. Okay, so let's try to figure this out. Okay, let me just put this. This is seized here. Okay, so on the Mythical Kitchen, I saw that they crunched them up. So let's crunch them. And then they had a blender, so let me grab a blender. I hope we have a blender. We might not have a blender, but if we do have, there it is. It would be in here. Okay. So I don't know how much we've used this thing, because I didn't even know we had it, but let's, okay, I'm assuming this is just, perfect, okay, that's how it works. So, they put the triangle chips in there. This might be a little too full. Rinse it out. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Too late now. Mythical Kitchen, love that. They're hilarious and informative. I actually, to be honest, have never watched them except for when they're on Good Mythical Morning. Except for today, I was scrolling while I was painting in the studio, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I also saw that they put in some water. Oh, look at that. It's cracked. That's no good. So let me grab some water. I'm sorry, if I had a cameraman, this would be a little better, but I do not. I'm assuming they use just one bag, and so I'm going to just double the recipe. So, is this going to leak out? No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to put two, not cups, but like two of these measuring cups, and I am assuming they had the same size one. We will see. Okay. So in total, this will be four cups. 4 measuring cups. Okay, they put that in there. Then they put in, I think, 2 eggs, so we'll put in 4 eggs. So we got 4 eggs. They put in white eggs, but it really don't make a difference. So we got eggs. They had everything pre-measured, probably because they do a real produced show, whereas me, I'm just kind of dicking around. This smells good though. Okay. There we go. That's 3. Get all my egg whites in there. These eggs are kind of small, so maybe I'll put in an extra one. Am I going to make a mistake by doing that? I don't know. We'll put in 1 white egg. We'll put in 1 Henrietta egg. How about that? Okay. Now, put on the lid. Okay. It says stir, chop, mix, puree, and liquefy. I'm going to go with chop first. What do you think? That might be too much water. So let's put in the rest of these chips. I kind of forget what they did after this. So let me just mix this in there. Okay. Now I don't remember what the next step was, but I'm pretty sure I put in way too much water. That's okay. We will figure this out. I will get some more chips. Oh, we don't have any more. I thought we had some. Dang it. I just bought these chips, so I thought we had extra chips in the whatever. Okay. If I can find the better cook the eggs. Why? You're worried about salmonella? We're not going to have salmonella. Not from these eggs. Okay. Let me see here. What was it? Mythical Kitchen. Oh no, it's not coming up. I know we need some flour. Ooh, you know what we could do? You know what we could do? Do you remember at the beginning here I said I didn't know how to cook? This is true. Oh lordy, this reminds me of being a kid mixing all kinds of stuff, pretend cooking. That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. This is pretend cooking. Whoops. This is I can hear it like crackling. Okay. Okay, I can't even find it. That's okay. We're gonna wing it. I can't find it. Can't find it. That's okay. I knew this was gonna happen. We got a contingent plan. Is that a real word? Hi, Josh. Kitchen, you can always just add more cheese. Oh, in Josh's kitchen. Yeah, yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Golden Girl suggests pouring some of the water off. That's exactly what I think I'm going to do. I was thinking about putting it in a strainer and I think that'll be fine. Unfortunately, some of the flavor is going to get run out, but I think we can live with that. I'll put it in one of these things, right? And I need a shit. I need a loud noises. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Oh, whoops. There we go. Like this, live chat. By the way, how are you guys doing tonight? Or probably some of you is not night. Here it's about 11:15 p.m. Okay. Very chunky. Okay, so I'm going to let that drain. Well, actually, no, why don't we put the whole thing in there? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, well now I know for next time to put in like, I don't know, less water. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Tastes like triangles. Okay. Okay, now I know that we also need to, let me get, we need a volcano of flour. I don't know what that's actually called, but they had flour. They put in a little bit here, a little volcano shape. So I'm going to do the same thing. This phone is screwed. Order takeaway until Ashley cooks it, she'll never know. She doesn't mind when I experiment because oftentimes it tastes decent. It's just not always decent. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we need some flour. I don't know how much flour, by the way. Here, let me kind of set you up here so you can kind of see what's going on. There we go. Okay. I guess, I don't know how to... This might not be the right kind of flour, and they didn't have any measurements for the flour, so I'm just freaking guessing. But this is kind of what it looked like. And they made a volcano. Okay, and then with this stuff, we need all the... Oh yeah. Oh, I need more flour. Shit, I shouldn't have done this. Okay, let me grab the flour back. I might be making enough for 2 meals. I might be making a complete fail here. This might become bird food. I don't know. Probably she's gonna be like, why did you stick your hand in the flour thing? Don't worry, my hands are clean. Okay. We need a bigger volcano. Bigger volcano achieved. Okay. Then we need to take this. I think this is what they did. I hope this is what they did. I might need more flour still because I got a lot of triangles here. Okay, and then they did this shit. Oh, I'm making a mess. This isn't gonna be like, well, at least there was something to eat. Okay. Oh yeah, this is so satisfying. Okay, we need Need some more of this. Very nice. You know what? I might have the right ratio. If I was a chef, this would be a lot easier. Also, if I had someone who knew how to just cook a little bit, knew the principles of what I was doing, that would also help. Okay, we're basically got all of the triangles, and now all we got to do is mix it with the regular flour. I'm not sure what kind of flour they were using, but this is all-purpose flour, so I imagine it's good for all purposes, including this one. I have a feeling that I'm making way too much, but that's okay. We're going half blue, half red with our triangles. Ranch and nacho. This feels so weird. This reminds me of like when I'm painting. When I'm painting like finger painting, not like house painting, and then I like spleech off all the paint, all the extra paint. Oh, guys, this is looking like what it looked like in the video. This is looking correct. I don't know. What do you guys think? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Watch out for the new YouTube channel coming soon. LOL. Is it a big house? Do I have a big house? No. Chanel saying, ew. Add more flour. It looks too moist. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. I have no idea how to tell. So, if you're saying it looks too moist, you probably cook more than me. I don't know if you make stuff from scratch, but I'm going to assume that you do. So I got to wash my hands, but I don't want to waste these triangles because I got these from the gas station and they cost $7 each. So, yeah. I was like, are you kidding me? $7 for a bag of triangles? Why don't you treat me a little nicer, you know? And he was like, okay, see you later, sucker. Okay, I'm gonna rinse off my hands here, and I'm gonna get some more flour. This is not your typical cooking show, okay? We're gonna have some mistakes, and we're gonna have some experimentation, okay? We don't need this no more. Okay, some more flour. I don't know how much. What do you think? Like a handful of flour, or what do you think? That's a lot of dough. That is a lot of dough. I think I made too much. Okay, we're gonna start with a handful of flour. Do you think that's good? You've never heard them called triangles before? That's because they've always paid for their advertising. I'm not advertising for them. No way. Okay. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. You can't just be throwing stuff out there. I don't know what that means. Like, what is that for? Is that to make it taste good, or is that to help it come together? Come together right now into paste. Okay, this feels very weird now. It smells like Doritos, but does not look like Doritos. Is it supposed to rise? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. I think I need more flour. I don't know. It's supposed to be in like a self-contained chips on cookie sheet pan, grated cheese, baked shortly, add cooked beans, cooked ground beef, chopped onions as you have. Is this food or art? This is food. Bit more flour. Okay. Too wet? Okay. Let me get some more of this stuff off my hands. This is hilarious. In junior high, I did take, what do you call it? Cooking class. It wasn't called cooking class, but that's essentially what it was. And first day we made cookies. Then we made like pancakes. We never made anything that was like, we only made desserts and like good tasting food. We never made like, hey, we're gonna make a turkey dinner. Actually, no, that's a lie. We did make a turkey dinner. But we didn't make a whole turkey. We made like a turkey roll, I want to call it. I forgot about that actually. But my group, we made the pie. We made pumpkin pie with not real pumpkins. I made it out of canned pie, or canned pumpkins, which are actually squash, right? Squash? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna put in a lot more flour. We're gonna have a heaping handful. Hopefully this is not too much. If you put flour in a separate container, you don't have to keep washing hands. That is true. That's a good idea. Smurf in. You're not supposed to talk about that. I told you. Told you guys over on the Patreon. Okay, this might be a good amount of flour. By the way, I'm not truly scolding you, but seriously, don't say anything. That's a secret. Okay. Yeah, I think this is more what we're supposed to be looking for here. Maybe even still a little more, because it's still a little sticky, right? Oh, shoot, my comments fell off. Oh, crap. We need more flour. I think I'm going to take the suggestion of putting flour in a separate container so I can just... Okay. I think I'm making too much. 2 bags. What they made, it looked like it just made 1 serving, but now I'm thinking about it, like, who eats a full bag of chips? I guess people do that, but that's okay. We can have some leftovers. Ah, it's such a waste. It's getting stickier in a way. Stickier in a different way. More clayey. Okay. Let me rinse. Now what I'll need to do is, let's see here. Oh, we got a bowl here. I don't know if it'll be too big, actually. Maybe I'll just use like a regular, yeah, I'll use just a regular bowl. Okay, we'll go like this. And then anything that's left over, we'll toss in the bag. Alright, there we go. Left TikTok murder cleanups for this. Well, you might enjoy that more. I don't know what that is. But, yeah. By the way, this is not my recipe. This is from the Mythical Kitchen, okay? And they didn't really tell the recipe this time. I mean, they kind of did. But this was in one of their short videos, not their full length video. So, I don't know if I'm making it correctly in the least. And I don't know what the instructions are for waiting times, setting times. Is that a thing? I don't even know. But we're going to assume that what you see is what you get. I honestly don't even know how long it's supposed to take to make this. So... do a little more flour, maybe. Dang it. I got it all over me. Looks like polenta. I don't even know what that is, but we're making Dorito. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to say Dorito. We're making what do you call it? Frickin' triangle chip pasta. Okay. Slap it like it's a baby's butt. Actually, I don't know if you do that to babies. I've never had a baby. Slap it like it's a grown-up's butt. Okay. Let's get a little more in there. A little more, just for, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's definitely sticking to the counter. So do I need to do a lot more or what? I gotta fold it in. What do you guys think? Polenta is baked cornmeal. Ah, listen to Diana. I don't know what Diana said. I can't scroll back up because my hands are like this. I think Josh will fluke it and it will turn out perfect. You might need butter or, dang, it's too, put flour on counter. Flour on counter, good idea. That's what my mom used to do. Duh, okay. Okay. We're just gonna leave what we have. And then we're gonna go like this. Oh yeah. And we're gonna put some more on top. So we started off with a volcano, now we're doing like a flood. Flood is not the right term, but I don't know what to compare it to. Oh no, I'm getting it on the floor. Flour the hands. Okay. Oh, this feels way better. Okay, you got, see? This is what I was talking about earlier. I was like, I'm going to rely on you a little bit because I don't know what to do. But this is exactly what you needed to do. See what experience? A little gray hair goes a long way. I don't have any gray hairs right now, so I'm relying on you guys. I don't know if you guys have gray hair either. I'm just trying to make a joke. Stop kneading unless you want it tough. Oh, okay, so this is good? That's too much flour. Why didn't you tell me this in the first place? Just blaming you. Okay. So what do I do with this flour? I just put it to the side. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I guess we'll have to throw that out because it's contaminated. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let me just mix the rest of this flour that's already in here all the way in. And then, okay, so after they did this part, which they did in just like 2 seconds, by the way, in their edit, they had like this, I don't know what it's called, but it had like a handle and it like slid it through, and it was like a flattener, I guess you could call it. I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to use a rolling pin. So I gotta wash my hands one more time. Let me just get this stuff off my hands. This reminds me of when my mom would make bread. I mean, there would be way more dough. It'd be like a freaking huge thing of dough. Okay. She would make everything by hand, like kneading it by hand for like, I don't know how long, like half an hour. Okay. Okay. So if I roll this out, do I need to have flour here? Take half the dough. Okay, we got half the dough. Should I save this for another time? I don't know. No more kneading. Okay. I don't have a pasta machine. Triangle fry bread, LOL. Roll out. I can freeze this. Okay, because this seems like a frick load. if you want to say it politely. Okay, so we're done kneading it. So I need to put a little on here to roll it out. If I was a chef, I could do it like in a good whatever. Okay, and then put some on top and then roll it out. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I have to get a rolling pin. Give the flour time to fully hydrate. Please toss it. Toss it. You don't like my thing here? Please toss it. She's like, gross. I don't like what you're doing. Throw it out. Or maybe she means like toss it like a pizza. I don't know what she means. I don't care if she wants me to throw it out. This is my science experiment. Okay. Time to roll it. Let me grab a rolling pin after I wash my hands again for the 9 millionth time. So sticky. Okay. Good thing that this sink has one of those stopper things. Okay. By the way, guys, I don't know if I actually have a rolling pin. Let me turn this back on so I can actually see what you're saying. Live chat. Flour the pins? What pin? What's a pin? Or do you mean rolling pin? Flour pin. If all else fails, you can bake it, crumble it, and feed it to the hen. Exactly. Use tall glass. Okay. Well, I think we do have a rolling pin somewhere. We have a lot of drawers. I'm not seeing a rolling pin. Shoot. Okay. Shit. Could I use a zucchini? Let's try this. Okay, I don't know how much flour to put on there. It said flour the pin. Oh yeah. This'll work. This'll work. Okay. Oh heck yeah. Oh heck yeah. Okay. I'm making what her supper would have been a tool for what her supper is going to be. Hopefully this doesn't taste like shit. Because if it does, that sucks. Because I won't have anything for her. She'll have to eat cereal. Okay. Let's keep that floured up so we're not worried about, you know. Okay. Yeah, this is not the greatest rolling pin, to be honest, because it's curved, but we're gonna, sorry, immature reference in my mind. We're gonna make the best of it. Also, I don't know how flat it's supposed to be, but I did see them cut it into like these strips to put through the thing. So yeah, you're doing awesome, LOL. Talent chefs of history are laughing in their graves. Let's get rid of this blender thing off to the side here. Dude, I'm making a mess. Okay, we got these pickles. You're not supposed to move them, but I just moved it. So, by the way, why can't you move pickles when they're doing their jar thing? Okay. Oh, it's starting to stick. Do the old flour trick. Don't think I don't know what I'm doing. If you can't eat it, you can always eat the zucchini for dinner. The zucchini is disgusting, so I won't eat it. But I think we're gonna be fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah! Look at that! Look at that! I don't know if this looks good, to be honest. It looks like this is what it's supposed to look like. Can't move pickles because it will make them not seal properly. Well, hopefully they seal properly. Okay. So I don't know how stable this is. Oh shit, it's sticking to the counter. Okay. Oh, god damn it. That's okay. That's okay. I can re-roll this out. I'll put that on top of there. But that was probably a mistake. Okay, I need a fork. Got a clean fork here. There we go. There we go. Put some flour down here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll this one back into a ball. Hopefully I'm not over kneading it, but I just need it to be able to be rolled out. Okay, so I'm gonna this is gold. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay. Okay. Maybe I only needed, you know, I actually didn't pay attention to how many chips they put into the thing. It might have not been a full bag. All I know is that they like dumped a bag in, but it could have been like half empty. So maybe I'm making enough for the whole family. You know? Making my famous triangle spaghetti. Okay. And you got imagine I was like, and you gotta use the zucchini to roll it out. Ain't no better way. Hey Anna, thanks. Appreciate that. I don't know what those are, those SEKs, but thank you. Okay. Okay. From here, you take a knife. Okay, they put it in a thing that made it like super like flip now. Oh, really? You gotta roll both sides? I didn't know this. Let's put some flour down there. I feel, oh shit, which side was the side? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't already do this side. They both have flour on it. I didn't know you had to roll both sides. Who freaking invented that? This is genius, guys. Oh, that's why you roll on both sides. Look how much further it's rolling out. Is that what that's for? Make zoodles. I don't know what zoodles are, but roll it like a jelly roll and then slice. Okay, I don't know what a jelly roll is. I'm assuming that's a donut, but how do you roll a donut? So it must be something else. You gotta, this is already my favorite cooking show. You don't roll both sides. What? Someone told me to roll both sides. Okay, obviously we got different people in here who have different cooking methods. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about, so I just take the first advice that comes, you know? Oh my god. I think it's done. Big hazard cooking with Ushitat. Okay. Flipping it was to make sure you can. Okay. Okay. Some of y'all worry way too much. My sentiments exactly. Okay. So, this is the part that I don't know how they did it. So they rolled it through the thing, right? They didn't have to use the old zucchini method. They put it through the thing, and then they sliced it into noodles. But I don't know how the frick they did that. So I'm just going to just be like, okay, we're going to have this size of nudes. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I think they folded it actually. But Josh is the sham wow guy. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go like this. Wow, that's a thick freaking noodle. Couple of thick nudies. Thick nudies. We got some fat, naked sunbathers here. There we go. There we go. Look at that. We got 2 noodles down. Turn these triangles into rectangles. Okay. Bam. Okay. This we'll throw over there because it's the wrong shape. We'll get back to it. Okay, we got another noodle. Look at this. Look at this. I need one of those noodle cutter things, you know, where it's like a row. Armando gave me one to turn into art, but I don't want to use it because it's in my dirty bin out in the shop, so we ain't gonna do that. But if it was clean, I would use it. I wonder if we actually have one. Hold on a second. If I look in here, there might be something. Why don't we use this? This would be way better. A pizza cutter? This would be way easier. Wham! Wham! If anyone had this idea, I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment, but it was a great idea. Okay. See, this is what learning is all about. I feel like I'm an idiot for not realizing that that would work way better. And I mean, I knew I had a pizza cutter, but then I was thinking about like the noodles thing, and I still didn't even think about it. Even though the noodles thing is kind of like this, but it has like 6 of them or something, and you can like, it's like an accordion or whatever. So it opens up, so you can have like lasagna noodles, or you can have like skinny noodles, or you know, whatever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We're nuded up for those ones. I don't know where to put all the done noodles. Also, I don't know if they did anything with the noodles before they put it in the water. I don't think they did. What time is it? It's only midnight? Oh, it's not quite midnight yet. So I think we're actually ahead of schedule. But that's okay. Because we got a lot of noodles. Okay, I've got to put these on like a pan or something, or on a, what do you call it? On a baking sheet. By the way, does anyone else put their baking sheets in a in the warmer? I think everyone does that. I don't think anyone uses the warmer for warming anything. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like I would not be a very good cooking show host because I just kind of say the same thing over and over and over again. Look at that. Like I'm actually killing it when when I'm not. Okay. Something like that. I don't know if I need to put more flour on there, but probably this is wrong, but that's okay. Okay, let's put this over here. We don't need any more flour. Like we use the we use too much apparently. Okay, let's take this. Put some flour right here again. Zucchini noodles. I don't know what that is. Let's go down here. You're more entertaining than most cooking show hosts, in your opinion. Thanks, Tasha. Won't the flour burn in the oven? Should have used spray butter? You gotta be, I don't know what that even means. We're not putting anything in the oven, but I don't know what spray butter is, and also I don't know how that would help. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Thanks for the sort of a suggestion, but I don't know what that is. I thought he was boiling. Yeah, we are boiling it. Should I start the water now? I don't know. By the way, I don't have any sauce. I don't think. I don't know if it needs sauce. They didn't put sauce on theirs. They just put just straight nudes and some Parmesan cheese. But I only have the Parmesan cheese that is in the shaker. They had like the kind. Chanel says, ew. Not sure what she's ewing, but thank you. Butter and parm. Oh yeah, they put butter in. And they said heavily salted water. I don't know what that means. Would anyone know what heavily salted means? Is that like a cup of salt? Like that seems like a lot, but they said heavily salted. Okay, that person said that I'm not supposed to flip her upside down and roll, but I'm gonna do it because last time that worked so freaking good. For making it thinner. This is pretty thick. Salt the water before you add the noodle. No, I thought that. I knew that part. I'm just wondering, what does heavily salted mean? You are not the boss of me, Matthew Fox. Matthew Fox is here? Oh, he's going to bed. He just popped in to say hello. Well, hello, Matthew. A few shakes should do. How is that heavily salted? That seems like very light salt. They said heavily salted. Okay. This is getting nice and thin. See, the zucchini, I should sell these. Not as vegetables, but as perishable perishable rolling pins. Impractical rolling pins. If we actually had a rolling pin, this would probably be going way faster, but that's okay. We probably do have one somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I don't think we've ever used one. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'll put that up there. Okay. Then I'll put a little more flour here. I'll roll this out a little more because I'm running out of space. And then, there we go. There we go. That seems legit. Okay, now I can cut these up. Okay, I think I want to do it like this. Sort of like this. That is a weird noodle. That's okay. I'm just gonna put some salt on here, just so that, or not salt, what do you call it? Flour on here, just so that when I cut them up, they'll still be like individuals or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they won't stick together. Okay. Okay, so these slender benders, I'm running out of room. I think we can stack them because I think when they go in the water, they'll just float around, right? They'll just float around and then they'll be like, oh yeah, look at me, our individual nudes. We got I don't know what a noodle would say, but let's pretend it said it. Oh, I almost cut my thumb with that. Okay. Let's go like this. Matthew Fox is obsessed with poop. It's so weird. That's constantly all he mentions in my videos, and in Jakota's videos. He's like, oh, hey guys, if I ate that, it would make me poop. Coffee makes me poop. I don't understand this guy's obsession. He's like, salted slugs make me poop. Okay. Okay. That does not seem like a lot of noodles, but it's probably a ton. So if I make this, then I have this whole other ball that I'm going to have to freeze, right? You guys said freeze it? So this might taste like garbage. I have no idea. I mean, Doritos are good, but like, maybe they're not good as this. I just saw this on the Mythical Kitchen and I thought, you know what? That looks freaking kind of cool. Let's try it out. Okay, let's get a little more flour in here. Spread this out so the noodles aren't so thick. Cooking show based on what a non-cook remembers from a TV show they saw a while ago. It's the best new cooking show I think I've heard in ages. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Okay. A tablespoon? I don't know if that's heavily salted. Like, is that heavily salted? I guess I should watch for the comments here. Still have an hour till Ashley gets home. Yes. Heavily salted means it tastes like the sea. About 2 tablespoons for 4 liters of water. Ah. Did I wash my hands first? No, actually, what I did is I went to the bathroom and then I started this. Of course I washed my hands. What kind of question is that? Freaking weirdo. Did you wash your hands? What do you think I am, a psychopath? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have cut that like that, but that's okay. 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 Move that rolling pin over there. Move that over there. And I like this flour on the counter thing. I'm so glad someone said that because I totally forgot about that being a thing. I never cook my noodles in that much salt. Okay, so it seems like most people are saying, or what they're suggesting is contrary to heavily salted, and maybe that's because the salt ruins it. Maybe it's too salty. Heavily salted. What did that person say? Heavily salted means what? I don't even know. If you don't have much of a sauce, you need more salt. Well, we're not going to have any sauce, I don't think. There will be 0 sauce with these. I think the idea is that the chips are supposed to be the flavor, but I don't actually know if that's I don't know if that's true. Again, the video I watched is very vague. They were just like, hey, some people are making chip pasta. No, pasta chips. Pasta chips. And he's like, well, I made the opposite. Whatever. That phrase inverted. So, yeah. Good luck with that, Josh. I will have to see how it turns out tomorrow as I can't keep my eyes open. All right, see you later, Karen. Maybe you don't need that much in the water because Doritos already have a lot of... You know what? That's true. Although he said heavily salted and he used Doritos, so... I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that guy is a chef. I think his name is Josh, too, by the way. So he's already winning. So I'm going to assume he knows what he's talking about based off of his name. I don't even know if he's a real chef or if he's just a guy who likes cooking. But I think we'll play it safe on the amount of salt we put in there. Okay. So, this what? Just wrap it up in some saran slappers. Let me just get some of that. There's something about this that makes me just want to like slap it in someone's face. I just want to just whip this at someone and just go. I think that would be hilarious. He is a guy who likes cooking. Hope you have a huge pot that has a ton of fat. Is it a ton? Well, we'll make it in 2 batches. Yes, wrap it well. Should I put it in a Ziploc, maybe? We have like these sandwich bags. I don't know if it'll fit in here, actually. Let's see. Son of a bitch. Seiko, the neighbor's dog. Armando's dog is barking. I think there must be a deer outside. Or a skunk. Or a coyote. Or an intruder. There we go. Look at that. Bam. Would you say that's good? Or should I wax paper first? Well, too late for that. Josh eats clean, but he don't want no Doritos in there. Maybe an egg? I don't know what that is. Okay. Get out the air. Okay. There we go. Ashley just texted me. She said off. So she's going to be closing up her workstation, whatever you want to call it. And then she will be walking out of the building probably in about 6 minutes. And then she has to drive about 49 minutes here. Okay. And then freeze it. Yeah, that's it? Deanie says they're killing us. No, wrap rightly in saran. Too much air in a Ziploc. What the I don't care. I don't know what the air matters. It doesn't matter to me. I appreciate that comment, but it's too late. It's too late. You probably said it more than once. Probably a lot of people said it, but it's too late. Okay. Let's get this. We're going to need to vacuum the kitchen. Do you guys have to vacuum your kitchen after you make dinner? Taste the dough. Let's see. It tastes like, this is not, it tastes like watered down Doritos, but without the water. It tastes like Doritos. Yep, I got a dustbuster just for that. Denise says that they vacuum daily. Okay, let's get some water up in this beach. I need the biggest pot I have. Okay. So, they said something about the ratio of water. Well, no, they didn't. What? Okay. I'm going to take... Okay, we got this amount of noodles. I don't know if you can really get that. How much water do I need? More water the better, so it doesn't stick together. Stir a few times under 10 minutes after comes back to a boil. Okay, so fill this shit up to 4 liters. Someone said something about 4 liters in amount of cooking batches. 3/4 of a pot. 2 batches? Okay, we'll do it in 2 batches. Someone said the more water the better, so we're just gonna fill this up to 3/4. Put a half of that in there, and then do it again. So obviously the noodles will cool down, but we can just warm it up with the new noodles, or maybe they'll be hot. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, obviously, I need to wash this off. You know what's hilarious? This is one of the ones that we're giving away. So, oh, that's hilarious. Improvised sauce. 1 ounce canned tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 tablespoon oregano, half a teaspoon minced garlic, 1 teaspoon basil, combine in pot, heat until warm. Okay, I don't know if we have any of that, but we have olive oil, tomato sauce. I hate olive oil. Is there a different oil that can we use butter instead? Because I would much prefer to use butter. Olive oil just tastes disgusting. Okay. Put a lid on there so that it boils faster. You can use any oil or butter. Okay, I'll use butter and Parmesan cheese as basic Alfredo. Then why don't I just do that? I think we'll just do that. More water. Yo, that's 3/4. What are you talking about? Butter and garlic. Add salt while it boils? Before it boils? Are these noodles to be eaten plain or sauce? So, 1040 motor oil. That's hilarious. How they made it, how the Mythical Kitchen made it, they made it with just Parmesan and butter, I believe. Don't put noodles on, just wait. Add palm of salt to water now. Help to boil faster. Really? What's a palm? Like my palm of salt? Add your salt, 1/4 cup. Add salt now. Motor oil is likely the next food craze. Add salt now. 2 tablespoons of salt in water. Okay, you know what? 1/4. Jeez, I don't know what to do. Everyone has a suggestion, and I can't do them all. But I'm just gonna. None fell out of that big ass hole. Hopefully that's the right amount. I don't know. Matthew loves motor oil on his thing. It's not rocket science, and it won't make much difference. What if it is? What if that's how they did it? Stir salt and water, or it will pit your pot. Ah, okay. That is something I did not know. Wooden thing. This is bamboo. Something like that. Can't oversalt it, will be fine. I'm sure you can oversalt it, but maybe it would be just such an absurd amount that you would just know not to put that much. I don't know. You're doing a good job. Well, let's see. Taste the water for what? For saltiness? Why are people saying more water? You gotta put some reasoning behind your thing, because more water doesn't mean anything. More water, the noodles need to float. Oh, I'm not putting this whole thing in there. I'm only putting some in there. Like, how much more water do you think I can put in here? It's gonna boil over, don't you think? if I go like this? What if I go like this? Okay, now that's over 3 liters of water, according to the mark. Just a little more water. It will boil up high with the noodles in it. So I want it to overflow. I don't know what that means. Watch water is slow to boil, all in caps, as if that's a real fact. I like that. Because noodles need to roll, use a bigger pot. That's the biggest pot I have, I think. We might actually have like one of those big ass, like something that a witch would use, but I don't know where that is. Should probably blanch fresh noodles. I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it how they did it in the video, which was they just put the noodles into boiling water. Use butter, yes. Add a bit of butter or oil into the water when cooking pasta. It will stop it from boiling over. Okay. It's actually working night shift. That sucks. She is. A witch. 10 minutes to boil average. No, just watch and you can take lid off. Just cook noodles in batches. That's what we're doing. The big pot is with the rolling pin. Right. A witch, so a cauldron. Yes, a cauldron. We don't actually have a cauldron, but we have like I think we have like one of those ones for like, you know, where people like do shit with beans and stuff in the fall. Fresh pasta only takes 3 to 5 minutes. Sick. Then we can probably do this in 3 batches then, right? So it's 12, I don't know what the time actually is. Let's look at this one. It's 12:11. Ashley should be home in about half an hour or so. So if they take 2 minutes, it's going to take 10 minutes for this to boil. It's probably already been like 3 or so minutes. We'll let that boil. Put the noodles in. Bring it back to a boil. That's when you start doing it for 3 minutes or what? Boil uncovered. Why? You got to give me the reasons. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it because that's not advice. That's just telling me what to do because you do it differently. I don't know the reason. Fry a noodle. Because the reason is because that's not a good reason. All the way, Josh. I don't know what you're referring to. It does not need to be covered. But why not? Noodles only take 2 minutes to be cooked. It'll boil over with the lid on. But won't it boil faster if all the heat is trapped in there? Like, it's just water in there right now. It will boil over. Fry a noodle and it will be a crispy chip. Yeah, probably. Back to where we started, but with diluted flavor. Pasta is cooked without a lid. There is no pasta in there though. We're just heating up water. Did I explain it very poorly? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on here. This phone sucks. If it boils over, take the lid off. Obviously. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. Put water on in the tea kettle so that when the first batch is done, you will have hot water ready for the next batch. Oh, I'm not worried about it taking a while because Ashley's not going to be here for like over half an hour, so leave the lid off after you add the noodles. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Stop being surly, Josh. That's a good reference. That's funny. Smurf. Fry the noodles, roll them in a blend of nacho cheese powders, let cool, and bam, Doritos. But we're starting with Doritos. So, banned Doritos already. No tea kettle. What the? What the? Can you explain your T-shirt? It's Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley, and it's on a shirt. I don't. I don't. What do you mean? That's what it is. If you put a wooden spoon across the top of the pot, it stops a lot from boiling over. I've heard that. It doesn't seem to work for me, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've seen that on like life hack videos, which a lot of those are not life hacks. They're kind of just whatever. But yeah, I've tried that and it does not work. Uh, and the spoon thing has never worked for Deb either. If you do the Macarena, the noodles are fun. Like the dance? It needs a spoon larger than the size of the pot. LOL. Once the water boils, reduce the heat a little. Okay. Where's the recipe from? The recipe is from the Mythical Kitchen. I don't know if some of you probably watch that channel. I don't typically watch it, but I watched this one. It was actually not a full episode, though. I don't know if it is a full episode. I tried to find the full episode, and I don't know what it's called, so... Oh my gosh, this phone sucks. Hey, thank you, Karen Holmstrom. Boil pasta without a lid, or the noodles will fall apart. Okay, I don't know how many times I appreciate the super chat, but I don't know how many times I gotta say this. This is just on here so that the water will boil quicker. Unless I'm doing that for no reason. We are not going to have a lid on there when the pasta is in there. But thank you. Thank you very much, actually. Really appreciate that. Sherry says, I love the Mythical Kitchen. Butter or olive oil and garlic powder, not garlic salt. Parsley, it is delish. Is it the GMM pasta episode? No. Or I don't know, maybe. I haven't seen that episode. I don't really watch that channel so much anymore. Unfortunately, I didn't like when they switched over to that like multi-video episode format. I didn't like it because when you watch at first when you watched it on your phone, you couldn't just click on the little thumbnail things at the time when they first did it, or at least I couldn't for whatever reason. And so I had to like search for them to watch them in order, and I was just like, nah. And then when they went back to the regular, I was just like, meh, nah, they lost me. But I'll watch an episode here and there. I'm still a fan. I still like their stuff. Josh, potatoes grow underground and you don't cook pasta with the lid on the pot. That's funny. Still not boiling. Ah, my phone. So this is what happens. This is why I had to get this phone. Oh, it's a window. Maybe it's outside. Me thought it was a doorway, not a window. I mean, it is a door. It's a patio door. This side actually doesn't open, so this is a window. But this side over here is a door. That goes out onto my deck, which is not there. Remember when I was going to build my deck? And then I decided to do a bunch of other stuff instead, and now wood costs $1 billion? Do you have garlic growing? We do have garlic. A watch pot never boils. That is a common misconception. A pot of water set to boil will boil. Even if you're watching it. Even if 1 million people are watching it. You can do a vlog 101 ways to eat zucchini. It would just be 101 ways of me just throwing it out. He's starting to get mildly bitchy when people mention the lid. That's surly. Remember, it's surly. I haven't been able to have an uncovered window at night like that since I saw Poltergeist at age 5 in 1982. Really? Well, that, Are you serious? Not to eat zucchini. Number 1, use as a rolling pin. Oh, that's funny. I thought Canadians use August stoves. If a Canadian has an August stove, I'm sure they would use it. We do not have one. We just have like a regular, what is this? A Bosch stove. Really, it's a piece of junk because it has like this lip here. So, like when this boils over, if it does, the water will splash on here and then it will go underneath that lip and then it just runs out the side and then down. It's so annoying. Like, I don't understand this. If you put anything on here, you can't like wipe it nicely or whatever. It just goes inside that little, like, I don't know how to demonstrate this, but like, see how this knife just goes in there? Yeah, sucks. Terrible design. So stupid. But we got it for free, so thank you to my in-laws for giving us the stove that they didn't like. I don't think we are going to make a sauce. Amory? Good night, you lunatic. Good night, you person with a dog for a picture. Here's another lid comment about the pasta. I don't know if people are just messing with me at this point, but it has a rolling boil. Oh, it's starting to boil. Kind of. I can hear it. I can hear it going. It's starting to bubble. Come on. It's doing it again. I can't see your comments. I could probably see your comments of this though. Hello, Tammy from Louisiana. My sister-in-law has her bathroom open windowed. I always wanted to find a life-size man like your Pickle Rick to put outside her window. That would be hilarious. I find myself terribly worried about how you're going to get those noodles out of the pot and drained. Like what do you call those things? Like a strainer but with bigger holes? Culvert? No. Colander. What if a bear was sitting in that window looking at you? That would be a tall bear, but a grizzly bear could, or a polar bear would actually be more likely, because that goes down because it's a walkout basement. What's an August stove? I have an electric stove. Some people have gas stoves. Canada is big and we have all kinds of stuff. We don't all have the same things. I don't know how serious that person was being about the August stove thing, but an August stove, there's a couple different kinds. You can get a gas August stove, and you can get like a wood August stove. Perhaps you can get an electric one too nowadays, but basically an August stove, or from what I understand, I'm based off of the wood ones, is you use the stove to heat your home. So you have the wood in there and it burns it super efficiently somehow. Just the way that it does whatever. So you can cook your meals on it and it heats it's supposed to heat your room, I guess, because they're old. So it would have been when houses were small, I imagine, is when they were most effectively used, when you didn't have, like this house is not very big. It's like 1,300 square feet. So it's like a normal size, like an average size house, I guess you could say, for where I live. Although my neighbor has a freaking big ass house. Not Armando, but my next neighbor. Armando has a bigger house than me, but it's not huge. But anyway, an August stove, it's got like okay, we're boiling. Should I put some in now? Probably, huh? But anyways, you put wood in there It slowly burns it, whatever does its thing. Has warmers in it. They look quite nice as well. See you later, Crafty. How do we get from bears to koala bears? Oh, I never even heard anyone say anything about koala bears. Augustov's rock, said Denise. So Denise must have one. Did the cooking show tell you if you need this? They cut it up and they put it right in the thing. I'm not sure why you would need to rinse fresh pasta noodles, but anyway. Okay, so we got our salted boiling water. We're going to take some of these. This may be a fail, but I'm willing to fail. So, yo! They went apart when I put them in there. That's probably normal, right? That's what's supposed to happen? Ouch. I don't know how much to put in there exactly, but I'm going to try to break it up into thirds, but maybe quarters, depending on what we look like here. Okay, someone said to turn down the heat a little bit, so I'm going to turn it down to medium high. Okay, they're coming apart as in like there's they're stuck together, right? Like these two are stuck together. Oh, not much. But when you put them in here, they kind of come into individuals. Individuals? Okay, I think that's good for this batch. Do I need to stir them? I don't know what to do. Float and boil. Don't need much salt. Those chips are pretty salty. Can we see your wedding picture that is on the fridge? Those are not my wedding pictures. These are, what do you call it? This is a Christmas card. This is Ashley's friend who got married. This is Ashley's cousin who got married. This is Ashley's other cousin who got married. This is someone's baby. And this is Ashley's brother who got married. And then this is the same cousin who got married. They moved their wedding because of COVID, so they sent out 2 different, whatever you call it, invitations. Yeah. Roberta, it will float when ready. Use pasta spoon to remove from water. Pasta spoon. Put a wooden spoon over pot. Okay, right. We'll see how well that works. I don't know what a pasta spoon is. Is that like a... Oh, like a... with the claws on it. One of these, right? One of these fancy little... That way, we don't have to change the water by pouring it out. Good suggestion, Roberta. By the way, Roberta, I'm going to be opening up your thing here soon. Armando he left for the week to British Columbia, so haven't been able to do it. Do I need to stir this at all, or does it matter? They are floating. Does that mean they're done? Do I slap them against the wall? Sherry Ann says, I'm super impressed you're making pasta basically from scratch. Lots of people who cook all the time won't even attempt it. Killer. Well, I don't know if we're going to have success, but thank you. Sherry is so right. What did Sherry say? I don't know where Sherry is. I don't know what your comment is. I don't know what Sherry said. Hold on. Am I on live chat? I am on live chat. Sorry, I missed Sherry's comment. I don't know. I make pasta in a pasta machine. We don't have a pasta machine, I don't think. You rinse your noodles with cold water after you cook to stop them from cooking more and falling apart. Oh, Sherry was the super chat? Oh. That's hilarious. Duh. Chanel this time didn't say ew. She said LOL Joshy. Did we go to school together? Because girls always used to call me Joshy in school, and it was something that happened. Okay, so they're floating, and what am I supposed to do now? Just stir a little to make sure they stay Spristed. They're floating and they're not together. And we're supposed to rinse them with cold water. So should I do that in a colander? Test one. What time is it there? It is 12:39. If that clock is correct. This one says 12:29. That one is obviously 10 minutes fast, I think. Okay. We have one. Do I test it by tasting it? Don't rinse. Oh my gosh. Don't rinse, don't rinse, don't rinse. People have different cooking styles here. That was hot. These are hot, in case you didn't hear that. Okay, do I put them in a plate or should I put them in a bowl? What do you think? A bowl or a plate? Because I got 2 more goes to go here. Do not rinse. You can taste it. It takes very few minutes to cook fresh pasta. Okay. Holy shit, this is good. Okay, those are done. Okay. Let me get a bowl here. Put in a colander over a plate. Ah, colander, right, because they're still going to be a little drippy, aren't they? Okay. Okay, don't have a metal colander. That must be in the dishwasher, which I clean. Okay, so we got a colander. Let me get a plate. Guys, I don't know if you've ever thought about making these, but freaking make them. They are so good. It didn't boil up to this point, but maybe this worked. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take these out. I feel like this is a pretty unhealthy supper, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Although it might be a little heavy for just before bed. What we're gonna do, what we have been doing, is we usually stay up until about, depending on what events are being aired on for the Olympics, stay up till like 2 or 3 or so. Watch that. A lot of swimming events, which to me are so boring. I like more of like the, I don't know, other events, I guess. Okay, so we got that. So we gotta wait for it to come back to a boil, I am assuming. Which is almost there. Do I put more salt in or no? Bowl with butter. Should I put the butter in now or should I wait until we have it all and then mix it? Throw it against the wall and if it sticks, it is done. Old Italian wife hack. LOL. Oh, that's hot. I'm just going to assume it's going to stick to the wall. It's a little butter in the bowl with the pasta. So don't wait till the end. Okay. Butter, a little butter. Oh no, we don't have very much butter left. You said a little butter, but I don't know what a little butter is. Okay. We're at a boil again, so I'm going to put in a few more. Yeah, they're coming apart. Like, they're not sticking to each other. It's like instant. Okay. Put a couple more in there. Okay. Add a little oil or butter to cooked noodles, helps them stay separate. Ah, okay. Got olive oil? That would be good too if you're out of butter. I just hate the taste of olive oil. I think we might have a butter in here. We have a shitload of lettuce. The deer ate all of our lettuce. We don't really eat our own lettuce, but We did plan it. Damn it! Damn it, Beavis, there is no more butter. There might be a butter in here. We have the meat. We have the dairy. We have the butter. Right here. Okay. We will cut this. Okay, these are floating already. Is that normal? Oh no, I guess they're not really floating. They're kind of floating. It's not back out of boil yet. A little oil goes a long way if you don't like the taste. I hate the taste, and a little oil is too much oil. Yeah, soon. BMX? What is BMX? Great job, Josh. If you're ever in Australia, you can come to our house and cook. Great frozen butter. Genius. Did someone suggest that? Because I definitely didn't do that. That is genius, though. Watching the diving in Australia at the moment. Racing bikes. Oh, BMX. That's one of the events that's going on. Josh's zucchini rolled Dorito pasta. Extra virgin olive oil is better. Tastes the same to me. I don't understand how anyone puts that on their salad as like a dressing. I'm just like, what? Lettuce by itself is not that great. Now you're gonna make it worse? No. If your personal preference is to have the olive oil, go for it. That's just not my bag, you know? It kind of tastes like people say that it tastes neutral, but it kind of tastes like I don't even know how to explain what I taste is not anything remotely close to good. So, what is my favorite meal? I don't know. Maybe this will be. Maybe this will be. Tastes like an olive? Tastes worse than an olive to me. And olives don't taste good either. I mean, I understand that it is oil from olives, but like, somehow it's worse. It is the Italian way to make butter pasta. Is it? Hey Josh, did you like the I Feel Good video I made of you? Dude, that was hilarious. Yeah, Ashley showed it to me, and then like several people sent it to me. That was so funny. What was your name? Hold on, let me go back up there. Gary, that was genius. That was so funny. Where did I get the recipe again? So this recipe, I may have made it wrong, but if you want to see how they did it right, go check out the Mythical Kitchen on YouTube. I'm sure they have a full version of it, but I just watched the little snippet that they had, which was like on the shorts, and I think they called it chip pasta or pasta chips. No, chip pasta or something like that. Nothing on Mythical is right. Well, there we go. Where can we see Gary's video? I don't know exactly. I'm assuming somewhere. Is the pasta cooked yet? Oh shit! I forgot. Yeah, why don't we test it out? You were distracting me. Okay, let's let this one cool off a little bit. Oh, Ashley's home. Wow, it's hot. We're good. Oh, these ones didn't come apart. Oh, they're twisted up. Oh, they did come apart. Sorry, I retwisted them up. Okay. even though I probably made these wrong, they're still super good. So I'm sure if you guys actually know what you're doing when you're cooking something, you could make these better than me. So you could probably make a pretty decent pasta dish or whatever you want to call it with this. I'm just gonna turn this light on for Ashley. Okay, we're back. We're back. I should have cooked this in 2 batches. It would have been ready.
It smells good. What do you make?
I'm making some sort of pasta.
The blender's out or like?
Yeah, this is probably like the messiest meal I made. But whatever.
It smells really good. Did you make homemade pasta?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But like out of Doritos.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. Like I tried these. I made way too much. I made 2 bags. So I rolled up. I don't know if it's going to taste good to you, but it tastes good to me.
Where did you find this recipe?
On the Mythical Kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, so I might need to put more butter in here.
Doesn't sound super healthy. But it sounds delicious.
I didn't want you to get tired of zucchini.
And it smells delicious.
It tastes delicious. Hey Matthew, thanks for sending the link over to Mythical Kitchen. If you guys want to check this out, I don't know how old the video is or whatever. You might have to search for it. But yeah, check it out. The noodles are done. The new noodles?
Do you put like sauce on it?
They just put Parmesan and butter. Josh, I was rewatching your video of the wasp thing. Still made me laugh. Sorry, but your brother was so funny. I showed my husband too. He was We was laughing together all the way from Tring, UK. I'm glad that you laughed. I wanted people to laugh. Her suspicions is okay. It's not healthy, but it's fine. LOL. Last batch was done. This one will take a couple. Oh shit, I put it in too early. I was supposed to wait for it to boil again. Which I guess it's been boiling. Take those noodles out before you have to order a pizza. You just put them in, geez. Oh, stir. Stir. Stir, let's stir these up. Okay. So, we don't need the cell anymore. The SEL. I should probably rinse this out, I imagine, so that it doesn't get all clumpy in there. I'll probably put it on the blender with some soap and just, you know. Okay, put some more butter in there maybe. I don't know how much butter to put in. When they put in butter, they put in like these cubes, and I don't know how much is in a cube. So, we're just gonna do it. The Accidental Viking. I think I remember you from a long time ago, or maybe someone else had a similar name. I bet the noodles taste delicious. They do taste pretty good. Does Ashley ever stop and eat before she comes home? No, seriously, you're a good man for experimenting. Sometimes if I've been like going gung-ho, I'll accidentally fall asleep before she gets home. But usually I'll just be like, yo, I think I'm gonna pass out by accident, so maybe pick up something. But there's not a lot open. See how I remember to stir it that time? I think we all learned something tonight. Doritos, zucchini, all's good. Mom used to make noodles with just eggs, flour, and a little salt. Cook a chicken in a pot with onion and celery. Toss the cut up noodles in the chicken water. cut up the chicken meat and OMG SNP yum and ye. She didn't say that. Hit the like button. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in the pot because we're just about done here. So they're floating. You can kind of see how they're apart. You know, they're not all tangled up, or they are tangled up, but they're not like all stuck together. I think these are about ready, so I'm going to turn off the heat. Let me set you back up over here. Okay, we don't need this anymore. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we will probably still need that. So let me put this over here. Oh yeah, and we don't need all this extra flour. I kind of contaminated it a little bit, so I'm going to be careful with putting it back in. There we go. I can't wait till I make my island. Maybe that should be one of the next projects, is putting the island in here, because then we'll have more cooking space, or prep space. Ask Ashley if she has a rolling pin, then show her the new one.
Yeah, I did.
You do have a rolling pin? Where is it?
In that drawer. With the cutlery.
Really? I didn't see it. Oh, freaking berry. We do have a rolling pin, but it was like behind the thing. I used that zucchini as a rolling pin. It worked.
Uh-huh.
We have
Guess we won't be doing that with the friend?
Why not?
Good.
We have a million of them.
I don't know,
So.
I'll just pick another one for her.
Okay, I'm sure these are done. Let me just test one.
We have no room. Do you need this still?
No. That water there is... I wouldn't pour it down there. It's a little thick. Pours it down anyway.
It's not thick.
Oh, was it?
No.
Ugh. It's hot on the lips. And it's hot on the fingers. Okay, we're done. There we go. There we go. So again, guys, I don't know if I used the right kind of flour. I don't know if I used the right measurements. I don't even know if I used the right, what do you call it, like method? I definitely didn't use the right method. But I think it turned out okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this happens. We've had only one miss, I think, out of my experimental cooking, and that was the bacon wrapped peaches.
Yeah, they're so sour.
They were so sour. I was like, what the frick is this? They worked great with the apples. I don't know if I did a video with that, but yeah. If you're gonna do bacon wrapped peaches, I suggest, I don't know, you gotta make them sweet again somehow, because they were sour. You need this? Okay. There we go. I think that's the last one. Remove that. Okay. So now we just need to put in a little bit of butter. I don't know if I'm putting in way too much butter, but we'll see. Probably I am. I feel like the first couple to figure out the pass the wall trick. Did a lot of arguing throwing pasta at each other. You should heat some butter in the pan after you empty the water out, then toss it so it warms the pasta. Oh, that's a great idea. What is this person, a genius? Einstein's daughter over here is just like, hey, re-warm it all up in the thing. Okay. There we go. We have a genius on our hands. Okay, we don't need, oh, we probably need this. Don't need this. Yeah, we got a lot of butter. I'm just gonna pour that back in there. Don't need this. Actually, I'll probably just use this plate. That makes the most sense. Okay. Well, this is not the best situation, but hey, we're making it work. We're making it work. Okay, so I'm assuming I should stir this up with the butter I just put in there, and then we need Parmesan. Parmesan. Parmigiano. I don't know how to actually say it because I'm not Italian. Where is the Parmigiano? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I don't know if it's sawdust Parmesan or if this is real Parmesan. Was this expensive?
I don't know. Probably not.
Milk, salt, modified milk ingredients, bacterial culture, calcium chloride. That sounds like this is for cleaning pools. There is no real cheese in here. This is sawdust, but it tastes good. But it freaking does not smell good. Okay. I don't know how much they put in. Oh, I didn't really show that, but you get the point. I think we need more, but I'm not going to put more just in case I ruin it. We can just put it on individual, or however you say it, to taste. All right. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for this Unfinished Kitchen episode. I hope you enjoyed this train wreck of a dinner presentation. Like all of the other meals I've made, we are going to seriously lack in points with our plate presentation because I mean, I don't care about plate presentation so much. So this this is what we have. I probably should have made like some sort of freaking vegetable to go with it, but oh well. Oh well. So we got with this half, like, because I only did half of what I rolled or whatever you want to call it. I think we have too much. So if I do this again, I will just do it with a single bag of chips. But this is basically what we're working with. I don't even know if that looks appetizing, but trust me, it tastes good. So thank you guys for hanging out while I tried to make another experimental dinner. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will not see you next time, but maybe you'll see me next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, taste it right, with the freaking, with the Parmigiano. Oh my gosh, can I even do this? This is pretty good. Probably it would be better with the sauce. This kind of tastes like you know when they put the white sauce on it? Whatever that's called. That's kind of what this tastes like. but a little different. Oh, also, oh, I used them all up. They put a crunch of Doritos on top. All right. Don't feed salt to chickens. Okay. Why would I? That's weird. I don't get that. Alfredo. That's what it is. Right? That's what this person does. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you guys later. No, you'll see me later.